God does not always remove a crown with noise. Sometimes he removes it with silence. Saul was still king, still wearing the robe, still holding the spear. But heaven had moved on. The Philistines gathered for war. The ground trembled. Fear entered Saul's heart. He sought God, but there was no answer. No dream, no prophet, no whisper. Silence. And when God is silent, desperation becomes dangerous. Saul crossed a line he once enforced. He sought counsel from darkness, because he had already walked away from the light. That night, judgment was confirmed. Not announced. Confirmed. The next morning, the battle came. Saul fought bravely, but bravery cannot replace obedience. An arrow struck him. Pain overwhelmed him. Fear finished the work disobedience began. And the king fell, not because the enemy was strong, but because God was no longer covering him. A crown without God is just metal. Far away, David heard the news. This was the moment he had waited for. Years in caves, years of betrayal, years of running for his life. The throne was finally empty. But David did not celebrate. He tore his clothes. He wept. He mourned. Because a true king does not rejoice at another man's fall, even when that man was an enemy. David understood something Saul never did. Authority comes from God, not opportunity. He could have taken the throne by force. But instead he asked a question. Shall I go up? God answered, but not with everything. Only with the next step. Hebron, not Jerusalem. Partial rule, not full control. And David obeyed. Because destiny rushed is destiny ruined. Years passed. Opposition remained. Waiting continued. But quietly, steadily, God was lifting David. The same hand that removed Saul was now establishing David. Not overnight, not loudly, but rightly. Saul lost the kingdom while sitting on the throne. David gained the kingdom while waiting in humility. And here is the lesson history leaves behind. God does not remove leaders when they